On a sun-drenched afternoon, what better place for a baseball fan to be than right here? Wrigley Field in Chicago, the site for this edition of Major League Baseball presented by The Show. Straight ahead, we've got a battle for supremacy in the Windy City as it'll be the Chicago White Sox taking on the Chicago Cubs. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to take you through this one. With me, as always, are former big leaguers Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Soup, you've been at this for a long time now. What catches your eye when we look at a matchup like this?
Well, perhaps more than any other ballpark in the majors, the friendly confines can really be a Jekyll and Hyde type of place. When the wind's blowing out, it can be a bandbox, and when it blows in off the lake, that can be a pitcher's paradise.
All right, Soup, and we'll hear from Rex in a bit, but first let's go to our starting lineup for the visiting Chicago White Sox, and it's brought to us, as always, by New Era Cap. Scott Podsednik leads things off in left field. In the 2 spot, the new acquisition Darren Erstad, the center fielder. Next is the former World Series MVP Jermaine Dye out in right field. Paul Konerko is in the cleanup spot at first base. Joe Crede will bat 5th. He's at 3rd base. A.J. Pierzynski will be the catcher hitting 6th. Tadahito Iguchi is the second baseman. He bats number 7. Batting 8th will be the shortstop Juan Uribe. Jose Contreras will bat number 9 as he is on the mound. And they will face one of the best around, right-hander Carlos Zambrano. Zambrano put together another terrific season last year, which included a Pitcher of the Month award in July, for which he finished a perfect 6-0. It's also worth noting he put together his best efforts away from the friendly confines as he fashioned a 9-1 record on the road with an ERA under 3. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. And here comes Scott Podsednik into the box now, so we're just about set to go here. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Barrett is there to make the catch on Podsednik to get things started, 1 away. Darren Erstad will take his cuts now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good fastball there from Zambrano as this is grounded toward DeRosa at second base. Throw on to first, and Erstad is a ground-out victim for out number 2. A look at the National League's wins leaders for 2006. Not often do you see a 6-way tie for the lead, but that's what happened a year ago as his 16 victories were good enough to give him a share. Jermaine Dye will stand in for the first time here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1 pitch on the way. Hit hard to the left side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And have a look. The catcher sets the target down around the knees, but this is a good low ball hitter, and he gets good wood on this one.
Paul Konerko will stand in. Hit on the ground towards first. And Lee will just take this to the bag himself, and that'll end the inning. So nothing doing there against Carlos Zambrano. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. A Windy City showdown, and it's on The Show. And a look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs in this one. Alfonso Soriano is the leadoff man. He's in center field. Next is Jock Jones. He'll be out in right field. In the 3 spot, the dangerous Derek Lee over at first base. And comes Aramis Ramirez over at third. Cliff Floyd will bat 5th and play left field. Then it's the veteran Michael Barrett. He'll be behind the plate. Mark DeRosa is the second baseman. He bats number 7. Cesar Izturis will bat 8th and be at short. And on the mound, batting 9th, right-hander Carlos Zambrano. And they'll be opposed by the Cuban-born right-hander Jose Contreras. Contreras got off to a smoking hot start in 2006, going 9-0 and setting a franchise record by winning 17 straight decisions dating back to 2005. However, he slipped to 4-9 in the second half as the Sox wound up missing the playoffs. And behind him, we'll get a look at the White Sox defensively, courtesy of Louisville slugger. Into the box come the familiar high stockings of Alfonso Soriano as he'll lead things off in the home half of inning number 1.
Soriano.
Hard hit towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man reaches here to start the bottom of the first.
No wasting any time there, Matt. He gets the fastball to begin the at-bat and just shoots it right back where it came from.
Jock Jones steps in now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Soriano holding, now the pitch. Swung on, missed. 1-1.
Man, he looked like he was playing cricket on that one.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Yeah, and 2-1's a good hit and run count. Let's see if they decide to put it on here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second, and he bobbles it, but they say he had control. And now after that call at second, here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout as he apparently doesn't agree with the call. I believe the second base umpire is going to tell him that the drop occurred on the transfer, but that's not going to sit well with the skipper, so you can just about guarantee that he's going to have his say before he returns to the dugout. Derek Lee will dig in here. Contreras ready. The pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And Uribe has some trouble with it. The recovery's not in time, so mark that one down as E6 that time.
Don't quite know what happened here. He might have taken his eyes off the target or something because this throw's not even close.
Aramis Ramirez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
And he won't want to play around here. He'd love to get a double play ball if he can.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Toughest location for a hitter right there. I'd take that too.
On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Creedy has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. So 2 on with 2 away, and here's the veteran left fielder, Cliff Floyd. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. And this ball will be chopped foul. Swing as he shoots this one over to first. Over to the bag now is Canerco as he takes care of it himself for the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a base hit, also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 2nd inning coming up here at Wrigley. with no score. Joe Creedy leads things off now in the top half of the second. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Needed just 9 pitches to get through the first inning, and he's off to another fast start here in the second.
A.J. Pierzynski is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground is short. Picked up by his Turris. Throw to first retires Pierzynski for the second out. Tadahito Iguchi will get his first opportunity now. In the air, down the left field line and deep. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Very good inning there for Zambrano. It remains 0-0. Michael Barrett will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
He'll go right after him with that thing to start the at-bat.
Grounded softly to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, this is a tough play for a catcher because he's got to worry about hitting that runner heading down the line. But he makes a good, strong throw here.
Leadoff man gone now for Mark DeRosa. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him.
And these pitches better be well off the plate if you want this umpire to call him a ball. He wants to make you swing.
Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Boy, he'd need a sand wedge to get that.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Oh, that one sounded like a cannon going off when it hit his bat. I mean, he really muscled up on that one. And that, folks, is what you call a no-doubter. Pass out those earplugs.
Cesar Turris will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2.
Hit that one right on the nose, but right to him for the out.
Carlos Zambrano will step in now. And a foul ball straight back. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard towards second. Well, right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So they'll tack on a run in the inning on the home run, and it's enough to give them the lead. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Juan Uribe ready to go here as we begin the third. And there's strike one on a good fastball from Zambrano.
93 on the outside black. That's tough to do much with.
And Uribe can't make contact that time. 2 strikes now. Pitch on the way. And don't know how you let that go, but it's called a ball, 1-2. And he struck him out.
Very good fastball right there to register that first out, and you see it right there. In terms of strikeouts per 9 innings, he was right up there among the National League leaders a season ago.
Jose Contreras will be the batter. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul. swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I don't think he ever got a good grip on this thing because the throw short hops the first baseman and he can't dig it out.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. One there. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Matt, just when it looked like we might have some late-inning heroics in store for us, they get the double play that gets them out of here with a W.
So it's a winner for the Cubbies here. And Soup, it's time now for our new era cap heads-up play of the game.
Yeah, here you go. It was a tie ball game, but not any longer. This was the key home run that gave them a one-run cushion, and they'd never look back from there.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so Dave, there's probably not much debate as to who will receive our upper deck player of the game honors for this one.
Yeah, Matt, there's no debate in my mind. The thing I liked was the way he really challenged these hitters. Nothing fancy. He just went right after him. That allowed him to throw the shutout.
So that'll just about wrap things up here in this one. For Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this afternoon. Once again, the final score. The Cubs win this one 1-0. This has been a presentation of MLB 07 The Show. For more information, log on to MLB07.com. So long, everybody.